We had beached our boat on an uninhabited island off the coast of Mexico. There were three of us. Liz Brenner, whom I had known for a long time, Stan Brenner, her husband, whom I hardly knew, and myself, Mike Nelson. The Brenners had invited me to join them on their expedition. It was to explore an Aztec ceremonial pool on the island.
Come on, let's go.
How about lunch first?
Well, later. We only have half a day left.
It doesn't include lunch?
Well, sure, but let's check out the pool first. That's what we came for.
Partly, and we came here to relax and enjoy ourselves, too.
All right, you two stay here and enjoy yourselves. I'll go find a little something for you in that pool. Maybe a priceless relic.
Mike, do you think a priceless relic can replace a husband?
No. But it's nice to think that you might end up with both.
Or neither one? Mike, don't be uncomfortable with me. We know each other too well for that. And besides, maybe you can help me.
Ah.
Stan has become obsessed. Obsessed with the idea of racing to do everything. Everything there is to do, never stopping. He doesn't even stop long enough to think or remember that he's married. What makes a man act that way, Mike?
Ah, depends on the man. I don't know your husband that well. I mean, well enough to know how he ticks. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. Very sorry. Mike? Mike, how far away are we from the nearest island? I mean, from the nearest line of communication.
About 15 miles. Why, you nervous?
No. No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I'm very, very happy.
Good. Don't mind if I leave you alone for a while, no?
No.
Thought you'd like some company. Might be more than Aztec relics down there.
Nope.
What do you mean?
No company. Not on this dive. I want to be the first man in that pool.
When you decide to go it alone?
Just now, when I saw it.
Any particular reason?
Yes.
You mind telling me what it is?
Yes, Nelson. As a matter of fact, I do.
If he ever tells you why about anything, let me know, will you, Mike?
Hey, this world moves pretty fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, too fast to get off. But I think I've found a way to stop it, or at least slow it down.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna stop him right now.
My gear's back on the beach. Wait, and I'll go with you.
No. I want to check that pool out first myself.
Okay, well, I'll be here when you get back.
Okay.
I was right. We weren't the only form of life in that pool. Attacking a dangerous water snake with a knife was ridiculous. Against Stan's judgment, I held him, and me, motionless. The snake seemed to change Stan's mind about having company. We went on together. Stan spotted a small opening deep down in the pool. We could make out some kind of man-made object below the opening. I didn't think a diver could get through the opening. I was right. Suddenly, he slumped. He seemed to be losing consciousness. I had no idea what was wrong with him. Whatever it was, though, I'd have to get him to the surface as quickly as I could.
Mike, what is it?
He passed out down there. I don't know what it is yet.
Stan.
Just rest for a while, huh? Here, lie back, boy. Here, take it easy, huh? Can you tell us what happened down there?
It's lunchtime again, huh? Okay. Why not? But not here. Back at the boat.
Just rest for a while. Come on, lie down here. You had a little trouble down there.
Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, you get yourself in trouble, you gotta get yourself out of trouble.
Will you lie back? Take it easy. Here, come on.
Now leave me alone, will you? Both of you. I'll be all right. I'll be all right just as soon as I get back to the boat.
Just
Now
rest.
leave me alone, will you? Both of you.
Mike, why is he talking that way? What's wrong with him?
Sam, boy, what is it, huh? Why the boat? What's on the boat?
Elizabeth.
Does he have diabetes?
Why would you ask that?
I've seen people act this way when they need insulin. Stan. Huh? Is that what you want? Is that what you need? Insulin?
Yeah.
Huh? Insulin?
Insulin.
Where's he keep it? Tell me, you want him to die?
I don't know. Mike, the boat, it's...
Yes, what?
I sank it, Mike. I sank the boat.
You sank the boat.
I didn't know he had diabetes. I only wanted time for Stan to stop. Time for us to find ourselves again. Only a few hours or maybe even a day.
You stay here with him, huh? I'll be right back. With the insulin.
Stan Brenner's life depended on my finding that boat, and there was no way of knowing how long it would take. I decided to rake the bottom, using a rope and working in a fanning motion. The ocean floor dropped off at a steep angle. My search would have to be done in deep water. If I had to spend any amount of time down there, I'd have to allow precious minutes for recompression on the way up. I started the fanning motion, staying close to the ocean floor. The rope had snagged something. I followed along it and saw the boat. I was about 150 feet deep. My air would soon be used up, and I could stay down no more than 5 minutes without having to recompress on the way up. Suddenly, I realized I didn't have any exact idea about where to spend those 5 minutes searching for the insulin kit. There it was, the kit, and none too soon. My bottom time was gone.
You got it, Mike? Thank God. Can I help?
Has he been out all the time?
Yes. It's been perfectly quiet.
That should do it.
What's the matter, Mike?
40 units.
It's not enough?
Read it. Average dose for 1 day. That's all we've got. We gotta get help within the next 12 hours. The radio. It's the only way. The boat radio.
It's been underwater. It won't work.
It's a transistor type. It might work.
careful, Stan.
I'm okay, Liz. I passed out, huh? Tired, I guess. Let's get back to the boat.
There's no rush now. You just rest here for a while, huh?
Where'd you get this?
You told us. It's good, huh? Otherwise, we wouldn't have known.
Well, you don't have to know. It's none of your business. Or yours. I mean it, Liz. Come on, let's go.
The boat. It tore loose from its moorings. It's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah, don't you worry. I'll get the radio. We'll get off this island in no time.
The boat's gone.
No, not gone, Stan. Sunk. I sank it deliberately. I opened the petcocks and set it adrift. I was worried about us, Stan, because it wasn't us anymore, and I wanted that again for your sake as well as mine. I wanted you to stop and think.
Don't play with my life. Don't ever play with my life again. You helped her?
No, but I wish I could have. I understand why she did it.
You understand someone deliberately sinking a boat? Deliberately stranding us?
She's not just someone, she's your wife. And she did it because she wants to go on being your wife, despite the fact that you're making it practically impossible for her. And as for being stranded, you were stranded before you hit this island. Hey, where do you think you're going?
I'm with you.
Oh, no, you're not.
Yes, I am, Mike. I know the dive for that radio's going to be rough, and, well, anyway, I've made up my mind.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, in that case, I can use some help.
How rough was the dive for that insulin? Insulin. That's what I said, Stan, and get used to it because you'll hear it lots more. I don't think it's such a terrible word. As a matter of fact, I'm very grateful for it, and I think you should be too.
Liz.
Brief me, Mike.
It's gonna be a deep one for you, Liz. 150 feet.
How much time do you have once we get there?
5 minutes, maximum.
My job?
Now you better get the aerial. You better use a wrench, too, huh? The
Yeah.
tools are in the boat locker. I'll get the radio.
We had 5 minutes to make the recovery, if our air supply held out. Both jobs were simple. Freeing the radio involved removing several panel bolts, then lifting it out. The aerial could be removed with a wrench. Both jobs would require at least a few minutes. That was all we had. And it's not easy to work at that depth. I knew that my air was practically gone. There were seconds left. Fortunately, it was all we needed. Then my air was gone. The reserve, too. I shared Liz's air supply. We had the equipment. Now to see what the salt water had done to it.
How soon, Mike? How soon after we send the signal could a plane be here?
Well, I'd say within an hour. We're lucky these batteries were sealed. As soon as it dries off, we'll be in.
Mike, I'm gonna go find Stan and tell him.
Okay.
Mike, I can't find Stan and his gear's gone. You don't think...
Oh, that should be... Grab my mask, my pin. Get my hood, too, yeah.
I had a hunch exactly where I could find Stan Brenner in that pool. Right in the tight spot above the object that we had seen. He was exactly where I'd figured. Once again, he'd managed to strand himself. In more ways than one. Stan had the relic he wanted. I was still wondering if he'd gotten anything more valuable on the trip.
Mike told me about the radio. We're in business again, huh?
We're in business. You decided to make another dive, Stan. To get what you came for?
No. To keep a promise.
Here. Here's your promise.
Stan, it's marvelous.
I don't know how priceless it is.
I do. At least it is to me.
Mike, where are you going?
Gonna make that radio call.
Never mind, I'll do it. I want to put in an order for a little something called insulin.
I'll be back next week at this same time with another sea hunt story. Plan to be with us again, huh?